Good morning, Philly. It's a crisp November Monday, and the city of brotherly love is waking up with that gritty, greasy win hangover we all know too well. The Eagles are 9-1 after a rock-fight 16-9 victory over the Detroit Lions last night at the Link. But folks, let me tell you, it was uglier than a SEPTA strike at rush hour. Jalen Hurts and this offense looked mortal. Maybe the most mortal we've seen them all year, and yet, somehow, someway, they walked out with a W. And right now, the biggest story isn't the scoreboard. It's the quiet tension bubbling between the quarterback and his number one wide out. Let's set the scene. Coming off a week where A.J. Brown aired some frustrations about targets, the entire football world was watching to see how Nick Sirianni and offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo would respond. Would they feed A.J., force the issue, or trust the process that got them to 8-0? Well, they fed him. 11 targets, more than any other Eagle. 7 catches, 49 yards. A.J. led the team in every receiving category. But here's the thing, the passing game still never found rhythm. Jalen finished 14 for 28, exactly 50%, his lowest completion percentage of the season, and only 135 yards through the air. The tush-push, our beloved brotherly shove, got stuffed twice. The Lions dared Philly to throw, and for long stretches, the Eagles couldn't. Now, after the game, a reporter asked Hurts point-blank, was the plan tonight to get the ball to A.J. Moore? Jalen's first answer was classic captain speak, just going with the flow of the game, executing the calls. Fine. Boilerplate. But then came the follow-up, was it intentional to get him the ball that much? And Jalen, with a little smirk, dropped this, that may be a KP question. KP. As in Kevin Patullo, the offensive coordinator. Translation: I'm just the triggerman. If you want to know why we force-fed A.J. all night, go ask the guy drawing it up. Oof. In a locker room that prides itself on no divas, no drama. That's the closest thing to a public shot across the bow we've heard from Jalen Hurts. Maybe ever. Look, every Eagles fan knows the history here. We've seen this movie before. Back in the Donovan McNabb, T.O. days, target drama tore the team apart. We swore, never again. And for the most part, the culture Reggie White, Brian Dawkins, and Jason Kelce built has held strong. But when your $255 million quarterback subtly points the finger at the play caller for overcorrecting after a star receiver complains, well, that's the kind of soundbite that lives on sports talk radio for weeks. Here's the deeper issue. Forcing the ball to A.J. Brown is not the same thing as featuring A.J. Brown. Remember the Minnesota game? Remember the second Giants game? Jalen was spreading the rock, Devonta Smith, Dallas Goedert, even Saquon Barkley on swing passes, and A.J. was still eating because defenses couldn't double everybody. That's when this offense looks like the 2017 Super Bowl champs on steroids. Last night felt more like panic button football. A.J. talked, so we have to throw it to A.J. no matter what. And when you telegraph that, guess what? The defense knows exactly where the ball is going. Result, contested catches, no yards after catch, and a quarterback pressing because the easy answers aren't there. Credit where it's due, the defense, led by Vic Fangio's crew, was absolutely suffocating. Hasten Reddick's replacement Josh Sweat looked like prime Reggie White with that strip sack. The rookies Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean are playing like 10-year vets. And Saquon Barkley continues to look like the best free agent signing in franchise history. But if this offense keeps playing hero ball to keep one guy happy, we are not hoisting Lombardi #2 in New Orleans. Imaginary locker room quote from a veteran leader, let's say Brandon Graham, who's seen it all. Man, we don't do soap operas in Philly. We bleed green. AJ's our guy, Jalen's our guy, KP's our guy. Talk it out, hug it out, then go beat the brakes off the next team. Simple. Next up, a trip to LA to face the Rams on Sunday Night Football. Sean McVay, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, that's a real offense. If the Eagles show up with this forced, clunky version of their passing attack, SoFi Stadium could get real loud, real fast. So here's my prediction. This little dust-up lights a fire. Jalen and AJ have dinner this week, laugh about it, and come out slinging next Sunday like the Alabama boys they are. Because at the end of the day, this is still the most talented roster in the NFC. But they've got to get back to trusting the flow, like Jalen said, and stop playing checkbook offense. Eagles fans, Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was Jalen throwing shade, or just keeping it real? And are you worried about this offense, or is 9-1 still 9-1? Fly Eagles, fly on to LA. Let's clean this up, boys. We'll see you right here next week. Go Birds!